most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. Happy Thursday or happy Friday Eve. Today, we're going to be looking at windy conditions, cloudier conditions, and areas of patchy blowing dust. Got a system approaching from the west. So far, we have seen things relatively calm when it comes to our skies, but we're starting to see those clouds begin to increase, and you can see wet weather over towards northeast Nevada and California. That's going to be working its way in our direction by the time we get into tonight and into our Friday. Meanwhile, we're looking at plenty of wind advisories that stretch from areas around the Salt Lake Valley, Tooele Valley, down to southwestern Utah, south central Utah, and up towards the San Rafael swell as well. Even if you're not included within a wind advisory, it is going to be a windy day. Winds between 20 and 35 miles per hour, gusts upwards of 55 miles per hour, blowing dust potential, possible power outages, and also those dangerous crosswinds on those east to west routes, as we're mainly going to be looking at winds out of the south. And looking at the visible satellite as you make your way towards Millard and Beaver County, you can actually see a little bit of the blowing dust already getting started. And as we go throughout the afternoon, those winds are only going to be kicking up even more. So we're going to see even more times of blowing dust across parts of the state, even for areas not included within the wind advisories. So don't be surprised if you see some reduced visibilities out there. Meanwhile, in Cedar City, it's definitely windy. We've already had a few wind gusts around 40 miles per hour. The dust doesn't look to be too bad from this particular camera view. But at Utah Lake, you can definitely tell that there's some blowing dust in the air. We're starting to see more cloud coverage, but at least there are some folks out there that are actually taking advantage of the winds and actually doing some windsurfing out there right in the marina there on Utah Lake. But it is definitely dusty, to say the least, and it's also going to be a warm day. We're already at 70 degrees in Salt Lake City. We'll top out at 76, 74 degrees for a daytime high in Provo. In northern Utah, those clouds are going to increase quicker than they will down in southern Utah. So we'll be looking at partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies in the northern half of the state this afternoon, while in the southern half of the state, to go along with the dust, we're going to be looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, and then clouds will be increasing across the board as we go into tonight. In our hourly forecast in Salt Lake City, warm, windy, blowing dust, more clouds this evening. If you're going to the Jazz game tonight, I'm optimistic that you're not going to find wet weather, but that chance will be increasing as we move into the nighttime hours, and by the overnight, we'll start to really see that chance ramp up. So let's begin the FUTURECAST 1 o'clock this afternoon, and this particular FUTURECAST is showing a little bit of rain making its way into the northwestern extent of the state by early this evening, but then that chance really begins to increase as we go into the overnight. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we could start to see some valley rain and mountain snow, including the Wasatch Front, but that chance is going to run highest during the heart of the day tomorrow, where we're going to see scattered activity across the entirety of the state, where there's also going to be the chance for a few thunderstorms. That chance is then going to begin to go down a little bit going into Friday night, but we're going to keep that chance for scattered wet weather in the forecast even through Saturday, mainly in northern Utah. But tomorrow we'll also see a winter weather advisory go into effect for our northern Utah mountains. That'll last until noon on Saturday, as we could pick up 8 to 16 inches of snow in our northern Utah mountains, with isolated local amounts higher than that, especially in the cottonwoods. In St. George, it's low 80s for today, patchy blowing dust, chance of showers, and even a few thunderstorms for our Friday. But by Saturday and Sunday, we're back to dry skies, and we'll see our temperatures begin to warm. Then along the Wasatch Front, we'll have a chance late, with the rain and storms being likely for our Friday. Temperatures cool off in a very big way, scattered showers possible through Saturday, but then it's drier skies and warmer temperatures by early next week.